In this video, I am going to show you how to dimension drawings. So we will do 2D drawings and 3D drawings. In the file, in the folder, under the engineering drawings and then under dimensions, you will find this file. Okay, so this is called Tips to Dimension Mechanical Drawings. So first, you would place the overall dimensions. For a 3D object, you would place 3 overall dimensions. For 2D, you place 2 overall dimensions. After that, you have to add dimensions to be able to draw the shape in each of the views. After you finish that, you're going to dimension the location of all the holes, and you're going to dimension to the center lines, not to the edge of the holes. After that, you dimension the sides of the holes. After that, you can dimension any arcs, and finally dimension chamfers by adding one length and then adding 45 degrees. Now, at times, you'll add the word typical to dimensions, and this comes with experience. This is a dimension that repeats itself. And try not to break any of the rules that I gave in the last video. Okay, we're going to do some practice ones. Now, you do not have to go in this order, but if you want, I recommend you try this order at the beginning, and then later, once you pick it up, you will do your own order. Okay, so let's start off with this drawing here. We're going to dimension this shape. We only do the 2-dimensional ones first, and I'll do the second video, or another third video, sorry, not the second, but the third video will show how to dimension these 3-dimensional ones. So let's start off here, and we'll follow the rules. Rule 1, place overall dimensions. So make sure you have the right size, and I think I've already had that set up, but I'll place the 2 overall dimension. There's 1, and there's 2. For a 2-dimensional object, there's 2 overall dimensions. Second, add dimensions to be able to draw this shape. So let's see, can I draw this shape? No, I need to add 2 more dimensions. I need to add this dimension, and I need to add this dimension at the bottom. And now I should be able to draw the shape. I'll go 4 this way, 12 this way, 12 down, okay, 6 across, and then up, well, you go 12 minus 6. 12 minus 4, so you can go 8 up, and then you can go 12 minus 6, and 6 across, so I can draw that shape. Okay, let's go to the next one over here. So, and that's it. There's no circles and arcs there, so I can go to the next one. So here we have an arc, and we have a chamfer, and we have a shape. We're going to start off with the 2 overall dimensions, though. So we'll start off with this overall dimension, and then we'll start off with this overall dimension here. Okay. After that, we need the shape, so we need to figure out this cutout. So it goes up here, across, down, then we got to figure out where this cutout is. So the cutout will go from here to here, 2 inches low, and the cutout's here, from here to here, 6 inches wide, but we need to know where that cutout starts. So we're going to go from here to here, and we're going to match it up. Oh, I noticed I made a mistake with this dimension, so I can just click on it and go to the end. Okay, let's take a look here. It still looks like I'm off a little bit, so I'm just going to make sure it's in the exact position there. So now we got 15 across. We did the cutout. Now let's go to the next one. Dimension the size of holes. No, there is no holes. Dimension arcs. So arcs, you're going to do a radius dimension. So you pick the radius dimension here. Click here. Okay. Dimension chamfer. So this is called a chamfer. So we're going to come over here. We're going to use the linear dimension. We're going to dimension the size of it. And it's the same length both ways. So we're going to double click on it. And we're going to add by 45. So we just go to the end of that and we go to the symbol, degrees. And now we've added the chamfer. Okay, and then we've completely dimensioned that drawing, so we're going to move on to the next one. Here we have a hole and part of a circle, so the hole will have a diameter, that'll have a radius. But first we start off with our 2 overall dimensions. So we have this overall dimension. Okay, make sure we clicked on the right place. Make sure it's on the end there. Okay, we have that overall dimension. We're going to do the other overall dimension, so we'll do the dimension from here to here. I'll bring it out here. Now we've got that. Now location of the hole. So we're going to locate the hole from here to here. Okay, we'll add that dimension. And we'll also locate the hole from here to there Okay, we're going to locate that hole right about there. So that's 6 inches down. We'll add the hole size. Okay, and finally we're going to add that radius. And now we're going to move on to the final drawing I'll do in this video. So we're going to look at this. So first we're going to do the overall dimensions. So we have 2 overall dimensions, 2 dimensions. There's 1. There's the second. Now we're going to locate the holes. So let's locate the holes here. So we'll locate the hole from here. Best practice is you want to locate between the holes, not from the 2 edges. So we're going to locate from here to here. Okay, we're going to locate the holes down from the top. And finally, we're going to add that dimension here for the size of the holes. So we'll add this dimension, we'll bring it up here. Okay, now since there's 2 of them, we're going to double click. We're going to go in here, we're going to use the arrow key to the right and add the word TYP, or add the letters TYP. So to get to the end of that dimension, use the arrow, the right arrow key to get to the end of it. And then TYP. And finally, we're going to dimension the chamfer down here. So we'll add that chamfer dimension. Whether I go up and down, it doesn't matter here. So I'll go here. Okay, now it's by 45 degrees. So we're going to double click on it. I'm going to use the arrow key to get to the end of that and go TYP. Oh, first we're going to do by 45. By 45. I'll get rid of these spaces so it's closer in. 45 symbol, degrees, and we'll add the word TYP. Whoops. Just click after here. TYP, and we'll click here. And there it goes, 2 inches by 45 degrees typical. If you want to space that out a little bit, you can, again, you can double click on that. Oops, let's do that again. Double click on it. You can go to the end of it and put a little space there to make it look a bit neater. Okay, and that's finished with this. On the next video, I'm going to show you how to dimension these 4 3D objects.